Today I'm just taking a basic clipboard and I've painted it with Deco Arts Dazzling Metallics in a teal, and I'm going to start with the back. This is just a magazine page that I'm going to use for the base for my collage, and I'm just trimming it so that it fits. And I'm rounding the corners. And I'm going to use some Golden's heavy gel medium applied thinly to adhere this. Hopefully it will reduce some of the buckling. This is a piece of jelly printed tissue, and I'm using the decoupage gel medium to adhere it. And then this is a tissue with a peacock, and I'm rounding the corners so that it'll. And I'm going to go ahead and trim around her hair so I can insert the butterfly wings. And then on this side I'm going to trim around her shoulder and then up around her face so that I can get it in the right position. And then I'm just going to use a glue stick to get those stuck in. And then I'll set her aside for the front. Now I'm just using some metallic Martha Stewart's purple and a little Deco Arts Mixed Media dioxazine purple just to darken that stencil up a little bit where the napkin was. Had a little too much white still showing. Normally that goes translucent, but this one section may have had some white, and I'm just blotting some of the extra paint on this stencil over here. And clean that up. Then I decide that I'm going to add another piece of jelly printed tissue down this side. And then I have a butterfly that I'm going to put over here, about 3 of them. 1 on the left and 2 on the right. This paint's still a little tacky, so I'm just using a lot of gel medium. I'm using some of the permanent black ink and a script stamp and a little postage stamp just to add some texture. And then I'm going to use some brown and a little crackle stamp just to add it some age. Make this magazine image appear older. And I'm taking some of the champagne again, and I'm just kind of smudging some of the ink and adding a little bit of the shimmer of the metallic. And I'm going to do that all over the back and use the damp baby wipe to wipe it back off and kind of blend it. Really softens some of the darker black ink, wipes back, and then it gives it some gold highlights on the wrinkles of the napkin, especially even down around the peacock and the bottom. You can't see it on the camera, but it just has a gold shimmer all the way around the edge. Alright, so now I'm ready on the front, and I'm going to use a printed piece of book text that I got in Happy Mail several years ago with some scrapbook papers to lay my base. And I rounded all the corners and trimmed all the papers earlier so that they'd fit. Tend to do a dry design layout, and this is just another piece of that napkin. Do most of my design work with ahead of time. Alright, now that's dry, and I'm going to add some more of the metallic in the champagne. Get it around the edges. And I'm just using the brush to kind of hit the edges with the gold champagne color and blend it and smear it and just kind of get that same sparkle that I had on the back and the front. You can still see the turquoise. It just gives a little bit of glimmer. And then it almost ages it in places. And this is just the same postal stamp. And then I'm softening it again while it's still damp and can blend a little bit. And I'm just using a glue stick to adhere her first. And then I'm going to give the whole piece one final coat of the decoupage medium. And adding my quote, "The Art of You," and another little butterfly up in the corner. Alright, I'll let this dry, and then I'm going to take it outside and apply the triple thick spray on both sides, and I added a gold bow on the front. Thanks for watching.